Yo, what's up, guys? So there's a huge problem in WoW Classic. This is nothing new. It's been a problem since the game came out in 2019, but today we're talking about the economy on the Anniversary Realm Night Slayer specifically. We're talking about bots, Black Lotus, gold buying within the community, and the drama with Greek Wario that happened yesterday, and what possible solutions Blizzard can do to fix the problems on the server. So we all know bots have been running rampant since 2019. There's been hundreds of videos talking about it since Classic was released. This is nothing new. I know Blizzard has banned bots in the past, but it seems like the botting problems are never going to fully get fixed by Blizzard at all. This is exceptionally bad for the Night Slayer server because we have no way to keep up with inflation. Servers like Classic Era Whitemane and Kata Classic have GDKPs, where you can go raid and get a cut to help with your raid consume expenses or whatever else you need. Season of Discovery has a new system in place, making flasks much more easily obtainable. Night Slayer has nothing set in place to combat the ever-growing inflation on items. This is mostly an issue with flasks, as they are over 400 gold each right now. Sure, other items are also very expensive right now as well, but things like firewater are a lot easier to farm if you really need to go out and obtain them than things like a Black Lotus. And I know the hashtag no changes thing is big over on Classic Era in general, so Blizzard is always hesitant when adding new changes to those servers, but the price of flasks is honestly crazy and something needs to be done. I don't think adding GDKP is the complete right answer, but it's something that would help people keep up with inflation just a little bit. Personally, I would rather see a new system implemented that would help bring the price of flasks down, because that's really the only issues. Flasks cost pretty much what an average person's week of gold farming would cost, is like 400 gold for a flask. It's like you can kind of casually make 400 gold a week if you're like playing a lot and you're focused on making gold, but that's not everybody. Not everyone's able to put that much time into making gold, so I understand that. And that leads me to my next point. Gold buying in WoW has been around forever, right? But I feel like a lot more people on Night Slayer have turned to buying gold to keep up. Especially people that are wanting to get those high parses. They need all the consumes, and it's a lot of gold. Like, you're going to be spending a lot of gold on consumes if you're trying to like keep up in the parses and PvE. The prices of flasks on top of the other consumes, it's just a lot of gold. And just to be clear, I don't support or condone gold buying at all. I personally don't buy gold at all, but if you're one of those people that are buying gold, I completely get it. You work a full-time job, you come home and just want to raid, run dungeons, or run some battlegrounds and chill with the boys on WoW, and you don't want to sit there having a gold farm on what little time you have to play the game. I completely understand why people do it. Like, completely. For those of you who don't know, fellow WoW Classic player / streamer Greek Wario had all 3 of his accounts permanently banned yesterday. I personally don't have anything against Greek Wario. I think he's a cool guy overall. He raided me once, maybe about a month ago. I don't have any issues with him at all. And I think he's a very passionate vanilla WoW player. He wants to see the game thrive. So what happened was the past few months, he's been very vocal about the state of the economy on Night Slayer, talking about the prices of flasks going up, mage boosters, all that stuff that's kind of feeding into the inflation of the server. And he's also been very openly vocal about purchasing in-game gold, which if you do that, I think that's the first mistake. You should never openly admit that you buy gold. But I think he was trying to prove a point that something needs to be done to fix the inflation on flasks. Yesterday, he put out a tweet. I'll just show it real quick. I think that was kind of bad too. I think he really just wanted to show Blizzard that there's some huge problems here on Night Slayer. I don't think it was the right execution personally, but I get it. And something needs to be done on Night Slayer to fix the ever-growing inflation. Flasks are, the price is just crazy. I don't know, boys. This could all just be copium. Maybe the server will even itself out. I don't think that's possible at this point. I think something needs to be done to combat the inflation, whether it's adding GDKP into Anniversary. I don't think that's the best answer, but it's a answer. Adding new ways to get Black Lotus, whether it's through high-level nodes or maybe there's a chance to get Black Lotus out of high-level nodes. Maybe it's a once-a-day loot kind of thing that you can get at high-level dungeons. You get like a bag that has gems and like herbs in it, and maybe you have a chance to get like an arcane crystal. like a really low chance to get an arcane crystal or a black lotus out of that too. I don't really want like a daily kind of thing in WoW, but that wouldn't really hurt the game necessarily because it wouldn't be like a daily quest. It's just once a day you do a high level dungeon, so like a level 50 plus dungeon, and you get like a bag out of that, you know, the first end boss you kill in any dungeon, the very last boss, and it can only happen once a day. There's a cooldown on it. You loot the bag and you open it, and there's a possibility for you to get a black lotus or a arcane crystal out of that. Really small chance, but the rest of the time it's just like, you know, normal herbs that you would just get anywhere else that aren't really that expensive. But it's something like that. Implement something like that into the game, because I think Anniversary really needs that. And it's just I don't know, we need an answer to the ever-growing inflation on the Black Lotus market. At the end of the day, boys, I'm going to keep playing on Night Slayer because I love vanilla WoW PvP and I love vanilla WoW in general. I'm not making this as a negative video. I just want to see this game thrive, and I feel like the prices on items just being skyrocketed is really going to possibly turn new players away, and they won't even make characters, and is possibly even going to hurt these servers going into Burning Crusade in the future. It's going to turn a lot of people away, and they're just not going to want to play it because they don't really have a good starting point. Like, imagine making a character in Phase 6 to level up for Burning Crusade, and the prices on everything is just insane. I think that's bad for the game. I get there's going to be inflation, but like, we can bring it down a little bit, you know, like at least make flasks a little bit better. And then I'm not saying like make the economy like really messed up, like bring the prices of everything down. No, I think really it's just flasks is the main thing that really needs to be looked at. But yeah, just we need some changes in general just on the server. I get the hashtag no changes, but these are different times. It's 2025, not 2005, you know? I hope Greek Wario gets his accounts back at some point, or just doesn't quit the game completely. It really sucks seeing people leave the game like that. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, it really helps me out a lot. I stream every Monday and Friday, and sometimes other days over on Twitch. Come hang out sometime. Go follow me over there, Steven Bones, same name. Also, tell me down in the comments what you think Blizzard can do to combat inflation in vanilla WoW, boys. I want to hear your thoughts. Pretty much all I've got. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. You could be watching any other YouTube video, but you're watching my video. And I just want to say thank you, boys. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool seeing my channel grow from what it used to be to what it is now. And I just want to continue that. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying thank you too much. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Anyways, peace.